Okay. We're back again. Okay. OLAYOMI, and welcome to the Friday on the Koikimedia network, where we continue our campaign and our quest to self-determination is a crime. So okay, also invite others to join as well. It's a Friday, the 15th. Yeah, because we've got to make sure we have the date right. So share the program and let us invite others to join if they can. Only if they can. So happy Friday. Money lot of cross post so that we can have all the platforms connected properly. So as you're coming in, let us settle down and let us have probably about less than 2 hours of discussion again. So, and the only thing we talk about on this channel is our inalienable rights, because self-determination can never be a crime anywhere in the world. Whether the government of that country wants it or not, self-determination can be a crime. So it doesn't matter whether a lot of you are tired of what we do, or they were frustrated, right, voila, and we will exhaust it and we will make use of it very well. So Mokeyin our ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa àtàwọn tó máa padà wọlé later. So it's just another Friday edition, and we hope to have a very smooth broadcast. Happy Friday and welcome once again. Àkọ́kọ́ ilẹ̀ máa darapọ̀ mọ́ wa, iléeṣẹ́ ìlú ń pè ní Koikimedia. Koikimedia, you can say it. So please share the program and invite even your enemies, the politicians. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ní àwọn kábíyèsí yín, ẹ fún wọn ní link pé Koiki ti wà live. Káwọn náà wá farabalẹ̀ gbọ́n ta fẹ́ sọ. I'll make sure all the phones are fully charged. So, àwọn tí charge àwọn kan mọ́jú lánàá. Àpàṣẹ program títí di 1 o'clock lóru àná ni. And it's just coming up to 10:35 a.m. Busy outside, busy across Africa as usual, but we're here doing what we do best. So good morning. Dash me or Ekaro. Any day 66. Awareness campaign wa Yoruba Nation. Any 15th August 2025. So Kabere space one now. So let's see if we can have the Instagram on as well. The iPad and the tablet are not charged as well, so we say how much we can do. So for a few minutes, can have cross post on the laptop because the staff are busy at the moment. So good morning once again and welcome. Ọmọ Yorùbá là ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ lórí platform. Ganoloyede, thank you. Day 66, bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Day 66 la wà nínú ẹ̀ báyìí. So I don't like orí aládé mi látọ̀dọ̀ Omitaf Couture. Salaam alaikum na baba wa Lukman Jimoh. Mo kí àwọn Christians gbogbo àná ni mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lánàá, mo dẹ̀ kẹ́yìn tí ẹ ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa náà ní òwúrọ̀ yìí. Mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí. So just share the program and hopefully we will arrive somewhere again this morning. So while I'm coming back, I'll adjust and come along and my program here and settle down. Baba wa de yemi karo, kalafia. I like aṣọ yẹn, Benny. It's a very nice one, you see. Yebe. And it goes all the way down. Beautiful. Orí aládé representing. Plan B, Muke. So for a few minutes. And you know there's quite a lot of noise at the background, but I also need fresh air. So now we're good to go, and I'm working with time as well because it's a busy day ahead. Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wa forílẹ̀ ibi wa kágbéga fàlérí. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé bá ti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká jọlá. Ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ní kẹjẹ ká máa lépa. Ìtẹ̀síwájú fọ̀pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Àwa ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Mo kí àwa Táíwò Kíkẹ́ Fásọmí ṣàlàáfíà lẹ́wà àwọn ọmọ ńkọ́ ṣe ń gbúrò àwọn ará Ìbàdàn. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn Ìbàràpá méjèèje ẹ kú palẹ̀mọ́ Sunday the 17th which is the next 48 hours, God's willing, Lashedumare, we will arrive to visit some of our paramount king ní Ìbàràpá. So ẹ kú palẹ̀mọ́ gbogbo ọmọ ìlú Ìbàràpá pátápátá. Ọlámilékan mo kí ẹ. Ẹ má bínú, glasses here is a bit dirty. I need to clean it a little bit. Ojú ẹ̀ dọ̀tí díẹ̀. So mo kí gbogbo wa pé a kú palẹ̀mọ́. Mo kí yín ẹ kú palẹ̀mọ́ ní Èkìtì. Ẹ kú palẹ̀mọ́ ní Àkúrẹ́. Gbogbo àwọn ọmọ Ọ̀ṣun ẹ kú palẹ̀mọ́. Is a busy one ahead. But fún wa ní support ahead. À ń kígbe, à ń pariwo. Mo mọ̀ pé gbogbo wa náà la ní project. But fáwa tí a mọ̀ the importance of media, I say it all the time. Gbogbo yín lẹ̀ ń wo Big Brother. Ṣọ́fẹ̀ lẹ fi ń wo Big Brother. Àwọn tó wo Big Brother, you have to pay for the DSTV. It's not free. Nothing is free. No media production is free. The Big Brother, they say to buy my vote, package oríṣiríṣi ni, only 1,000 wà, only 10,000 wà, only 2,000 wà. Media ò kìí ṣe ọ̀fẹ́. Mo ń wo wòlíì àgbà, ṣé wòlíì àgbà lẹ máa ń pè? Mo ṣẹ̀rí lórí Twitter láìpẹ́ tó ń pè ní X. Ó ń complain nípa deplorable road of Ekiti. Kò tí pé bí a 30 minutes mọ́tò ẹ̀ táyẹ̀ ó ti puncture lórí títì yẹn heading to Ekiti. Àwọn staff wa kan ti jí lọ láàárọ̀ ìnísìn. Òmòye ọ̀ṣẹ́ bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ tán. Wọ́n wà ní Ìbàdàn. There's another press conference. Gbogbo kìíní kò mí pé torí pé we are coming like this and we are asking people to support and people are not supporting. Media ò kìí ṣe free. Ẹ̀yẹn rí Big Brother nísìn. I'm watching it. I mean, it's not of my interest, but you know, táwọn staff mi bá ń wò, I have to just sit down there and watch it with them. Even to polówó, ilé tèmi máa ṣí bíbà tí máa polówó Vaseline. Wọ́n cover, wọ́n polówó anybody. Wọ́n cover Vaseline, wọ́n cover gbogbo brand tó ń sanwó fún wọn nìkan ló ń polówó. And Guinness is one of their #1 brand. Mo kí bàbá wa Owóṣeni TV. So kò ń ṣe pé àwa mo kí ẹ brother mi Yorùbá Space TV, kò ní bàjẹ́ fún ẹ. Lánàá ta ní káwọn èèyàn support wa. Èèyàn kan péré ló send 10,000 naira. Àná àwa 150,000. Kò tí ì tó owó tá ṣe máa fi jẹun tó máa fi wọ hotel. But we will not end what we are doing. Tó bá yẹ pé à ń rówó lórí YouTube dáadáa, I won't even bother coming all the time telling people to give us money. A dẹ̀ lè gbowó lọ́wọ́ olóṣèlú. Tó tá bá gbowó gan wọn náà ti compromise. A ti gbowó lọ́wọ́ olóṣèlú, àwọn kan náà ti compromise. Omeyo, Ìyájágún, George Akínọlá, that is the deputy. Staff mi kan wọ́n ti wà ní Ìbàdàn báyìí nísìn because press conference wà. Tó bá máa fi dọ̀la nísìn àwọn staff tèmi kan náà máa gbéra, Pavilion TV náà máa gbéra látèkó, èmi àti ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá. Nothing is free. So but it's we have to keep doing what we can do. It's unfortunate that Dúpọ̀ Onítìrì tó dé tó wá bàjẹ́ tó náà ti gba country. Mo sọ fún yín, mo travel gba border. I won't give you all the borders I traveled to, but mo gba Benin kọjá when I was going to Nigeria. All I saw there was Nigeria activities. The moment tó bá ti fi àwọn ọlọ́pàá Benin sílẹ̀ tó ti kọjá border yẹn, uniform Nigerian military ló máa rí. Mo kí bàbá wa Táíwò Noah. Whereas the same set of people will tell àwọn kan páwọn ti gba country. Àwa táyì ti gba country, we are making a lot of effort. Ìyẹn náà lọ ṣe fi ṣe account Olóyè Ìgbòho. Sọ fẹ́ ká máa tó lóyè bá lówó lọ́wọ́ nísìnyí, máa gbowó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. I won't have to be worrying anybody. àmọ́ èyí tó lóye ná ní 2021 in this movement kò ń ṣọ̀rọ̀ owó kékeré. Every time ta fẹ́ jáde báyìí ó ní iye tó lóye máa gbé jáde 20 million 10 million àwa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí distribute ó yá ẹ fún wọn ní 100,000 bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ẹ fún wọn léye báyìí. Kí ni Buhari ṣe? Buhari kọ́ lọ ti account ẹ̀ pa. Tinubu dé ìyẹn ò ṣe account and we say blood is thicker than water. So possible àdẹ̀ polówó ọjà ní bíbá tẹ bá lọ sórí orí news yìí tẹ máa ń wò ní anywhere in the world ẹ̀rí tó máa polówó ọjà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ti rówó tẹ sẹ́ndì bàbá mi Ṣóbuyì àwọn sẹ́ndì ìyàwó Airat náà sẹ́ndì 20 pounds ó dà ń pé bàbá Ṣóbuyì send 35 pounds. Tó bá jẹ́ gbogbo wa là ń send one pound $1 it will make it very easy and faster láti fi operate. But tíyàn kan bá fún wa ní 10 pounds then the others doesn't give. Sẹ́yìn tẹ̀ ń fún wa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín ìyàwó Comfort náà fún wa ní 20 pounds. So wíìkì nísìn bí alárí 100 pounds and we have 3 states láti lọ ẹ̀dẹ̀ expect kí media gbéra látẹ̀kọ̀ kó gbéra agbéra látẹ̀kọ̀ lọ Ìbàràpá láti Ìbàràpá àwọn staff náà tún drive lọ wá lọ Èkìtì àtúpadà wá sísàlẹ̀ Àkúrẹ́ àwáṣẹ́ mọ́kí Àkàlàmàgò. Àwa kan owó làwa máa ná àwọn kan máa ṣàdúrà àwa kan máa fi ẹ̀mí wa àti fi dé ẹ̀mí wa ò ní já sí bọ́ àti fẹ̀mí wa àti fi sílẹ̀. Àwọn kan náà dé láti abroad we saw them aṣáàrá alájà Queen Ara àrí Kentos but in tó lóṣèlú mọ̀ ni wọ́n mọ̀ pé àlówó lọ́wọ́ they know that very well because owó táwọn náà ń lò nísìn owó gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ni owó gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì dẹ̀ ló dùn jù láti spend because ọ̀fẹ́ ni but ìyàn ní káwa stop iṣẹ́ tá à ń ṣe. But I've reduced the staff that are traveling with us tomorrow. I've reduced the number. So I put there lọ sí Ìbàràpá. They will do what they can do. You can seek investment. How do you seek investment fund? Through hedge fund. Ṣé dá ìtìgbà country? Tẹ́ bá mọ̀ nípa yẹn ẹ contact Bàbá Kítóyè láti fi ran movement yìí lọ́wọ́. Labour Party, I donate money every month to the Labour Party in the UK. After a while ni mo cut out the monthly contribution mi. Nothing is free. Kò sí kankan tó ń pè ní free. TikTok tẹ wà lórí ẹ̀ yìí ó ní bó ṣe ń generate owó lórí ẹ̀. YouTube tá wà lórí ẹ̀ yìí ó ní bó ṣe ń generate owó. Mo kí bàbá wa mọ́. If something is free, it will be very easy. So the movement needs funding. Dẹ̀ lè ṣiṣẹ́ dábọ̀. Already ní sáwọn kan ní 2027 tí ń bọ̀ wọ́n ti ń ṣe olóṣèlú because kò yé wọn. And it's better to appeal to the public to support than pé Ṣèyí Tinubu. Tí bá pé Ṣèyí Tinubu ní sọ ma gbé condition lé mi lọ́wọ́ a ní kí n jáde kí n lọ sọ pé mo ṣe Yorùbá nation mọ́. They know that they have the money but walamọ̀gbá àwọn tí lówó tí wọn but it will not stop the movement. But like I said, everybody has a role to play. It's not about coming out to watch us, it's also about putting all our resources. Àfi tó bá yẹ pé a fẹ́ kúrò ní Nàìjíríà àwa fẹ́ kúrò ní Nàìjíríà àwọn tó bá fẹ́ kúrò ní Nàìjíríà is a different thing. Nígbà tí mo wo àrólé àgbà yẹn ó dà ń pé fẹ́ lọ ṣe event kan lẹ́kìtì ó wá ní tẹ́ bá fẹ́ vote I'm sure some of you have seen the video as well ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ń follow ẹ̀ bọ̀bọ̀ kan tó máa ń pè ní àrólé àgbà kò ń ṣe àrólé ẹ̀mọ̀ pé méjì ni wọ́n is on his way to Èkìtì mọ́tò ẹ̀ tó ń gbé lọ Èkìtì ó ti ní puncture kí ni reason mo sọ lánàá mọ́ òru èní security títì tó ò bá dá lóòótọ́ ní London náà ní America we have puncture but hardly ni because when the road is okay and your tire is good before you start traveling, you are not likely to have any puncture. But nígbà tí títí kò ń ṣe ẹmọ pé méjì ni wọn kò ń ṣe tó nírùngbọ̀n yẹn tó máa ń lọ London yẹn eléyìí the other one is going to Ekiti. Kò tí fídíò méjì ló post ó ń lament nípa títì only because Kunle Afod, I didn't say that one, only Kunle Afod was complaining about the road as well. While he was complaining about the road, wọ́n tí wòlé àgbà ni ṣe gan ni kò tí drive another few minutes táyà mọ́tò kan èyí tó wà ní passenger side to the back ó ti puncture ó wá ń fi wọ́n wá. The first video yẹn tẹ́ bá lọ wò 2 minutes 40 something seconds ó ní tẹ́ bá máa vote fáwọn èèyàn ẹ vote fún electrician tó bá jẹ́ pé iná ló ń jẹ yín níyà ní state. Every one of them knows the problem, but tó bá lè gbẹnu pé Yorùbá nation ó máa lose endorsement ẹ̀ ó máa lose that part of Nigerianness tó ń support ẹ̀, because èyí tẹ́ ń support àwa nísìn èyí tẹ́ believe in this vision and the movement ni. Ẹni tó believe in one Nigeria ò ní kówó sílẹ̀ kó sọ pé ẹ ṣe Yorùbá nation. Kí ni kàn wọ́n pẹ̀lú Yorùbá nation? Ṣé Senator Yayi máa kówó fún wa nísìn á ní ẹ ṣe Yorùbá nation? Yayi tó lọ gba transformer lọ́wọ́ àwọn aráàlú tó fún ní transformer. I hope I'm making sense here. Ṣẹ́yìn expect pé olóṣèlú á wá fún wa lówó ó yá ẹgbà kẹ́ máa fi ṣe Yorùbá nation? Kò likely, kò possible. Àwọn tó ní ìfọ̀n tọ́lé kan náà ẹ lè expect ọkọ ya kó kówó sílẹ̀ kó náà máa fi ṣe Yorùbá nation, because inú Nàìjíríà làwọn ti ń gbádùn. Ẹ lè expect Mike Adenuga, and the same Mike Adenuga ó advertise lórí CNN. Kí ni Glo ẹ gbọ́rọ̀ yìí o, Glo tó operate nínú Nàìjíríà. I don't know whether Glo operate as well in some other countries. Àwọn tó máa ń send a request àwọn ọmọ ìlú ìmíj kí ní kàn pẹ̀lú tá à ń sọ bíbà àràbò nìyẹn bá dẹ̀ máa send a request wà lórí TikTok, idiot. Àbọ̀rọ̀ bòye nísìn why ti Glo Mike Adenuga kí ló ṣe tó ṣe advertise lórí CNN? Do you know how much it costs to advertise on CNN? But I think people automatically assume or believe Moke Olakunle, Chinozo, Imbusi, good morning. Only my good friend. I am friend to the Biafra. I am not friend to Peter Obi. Peter Obi is a criminal just like Tinubu is a criminal. I don't give a toss. You cannot be supporting Biafra and be supporting Peter Obi. It's like somebody supporting Yoruba nation and you are supporting Tinubu. You cannot support the two. You have to have one vision. And I keep telling you, I am not Mayegun. Mayegun ni Komobiton law. Mayegun in Scotland is going like this, like that. Self-determination, nothing like restructure. We are not supporting Showore as a presidential candidate. We did that before, even before we started Yoruba Nation. I was part of Yoruba support of Omoyele Showore. Nígbà tó wá sí London. So when all this nonsense and Omo Igbo turn Nilakai, all these Igbo people that doesn't believe in Biafra. So the moment you call the attention of Peter Obi, they're going yang, and you see, and some of them you see in Amdekano image at their back, and you are wondering, are you Biafra? How can you say you are doing Biafra? You are doing Biafra and you want to support Peter Obi to be president. Even we are not happy, say Tinubu na president. Because Tinubu is not doing exactly what Yoruba people want him to do as a president. So if Tinubu has not done that, Buhari never did that, Buhari don't buy, he don't go. Shena Peter Obi can't do the thing where we want. That is the problem I'm having with the Igbos. So I say, so we didn't know that Koiki is a tribalist. I am not a tribalist. But I am a nationalist. Full-blown Yoruba blood in me. No Igbo blood at all. Full-blown. I want Biafra. I support Nnamdi Kanu. I have spoken to him. Most of you never even speak to Nnamdi Kanu. Myself, Igbo. Now, Nnamdi Kanu requests to speak to us. Not we. That shows that he saw something in Yoruba people. I want there. We are true lovers of Biafra. This platform is the only one that has endorsed and support Biafra. Hardly any other of our Yoruba media. Hardly. Some of them, you know, very, very skeptical. I have come out full blood to say I support Biafra. But I cannot support Biafra and then you tell me to support Peter Obi. We can't support Peter Obi because Peter Obi is a criminal. Oleni, just like Tinubu. Tinubu is a thief. He knows that. Tinubu has a court case. Everybody knows that. So if you're a Biafra, you have our support. But if you say you are Biafra and you can't support Peter Obi, which nonsense be that? I support Biafra with my full chest. Igbowo support Biafra. Many Yoruba people don't talk about Igbowo. Leave Biafra alone. Igbowo say no. Now, Nnamdi Kanu 2021, more than 5 times we had meeting with him. Now, him request, tell Simon Ekpa, call Koiki, I want to talk to Koiki boss, Igbowo. Lágbára àwọn tó láyé tó lọ́run, Ìbàràpá Sunday, ẹ má tún máa bí question mọ́. Ẹnikẹ́ni ló máa múra sílẹ̀, à ń bọ̀ wá kí àwọn ọba wa. Security is very important. So, all hail Biafra. Oh, hey Biafra. But don't be Biafra and be telling me, oh, I abuse Peter Obi and that one they say I be tribalist. We support Biafra. Koikimedia support Biafra 100%. The Hausa indigenous guy, don't add me to their 3 groups. None of them, I don't understand Hausa. One is an international WhatsApp group for the indigenous people. I just joined them yesterday. We will join hand and dissolve this union. Mokinyo Jumoreo Babawa Lori TikTok. I am already in contact with him. I won't bring him, make him come talk to us. I called him yesterday, he no pick. He don't drop voice note, I never listen. But he sent me 3 links. Hausa people. I am not talking about Fulani. Indigenous Hausa people that Fulani people chased away in 1806. Olúṣèwà tó wá pọ̀ báyìí ó dà ń pé hit Abẹ́òkúta ó fẹ́ pọ̀ díẹ̀ o. So make I put on my fan in case tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ tí nǹkan dún lẹ́yìn àti ní kẹ́ra air condition fún wa. If you buy air condition, the fan will not be blowing too much. So all hail Biafra. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni Idris bàbá mi, Mayegun dey use Igbo money for, and why Igbo dey use Mayegun to help them advocate for Biafra. Mayegun is not advocating for any Biafra. Mayegun is playing like that. He's not a true Yoruba son. Tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ Yoruba ni, ó ní máa condemn Baba Kitoye. Àbẹ́ ti gbàgbé pé Mayegun bú Baba Kitoye. Ó wà on record, gbogbo tá ń ṣe ló wà on record. Àwa a lè bú Tinubu, maybe orí ẹ̀ máa pé. But oh, le bú bàbá 90 years old. Torí kò fẹ́ control ọmọ Yorùbá, torí wọ́n gbowó wá sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀. Let's leave that one aside anyway. So, yesterday, if you know your Yoruba, I beg no verse. Na Yoruba platform. So, yesterday, I sọ̀rọ̀ nípa mo kí bàbá ìyá wa Wasilat. Àṣírí ìkọ̀kọ̀ Elédùmarè. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni Leonard, only thank you so much for your support for Biafra. Let me take into padà sọ́dọ̀ àwọn Biafra yẹn. If to say in an no sell in Nnamdi Kanu, maybe Nigeria for don't break with some of the thing wey Nnamdi Kanu explain to us. It's not for social media consumption. The people wey no sit down with Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu talk to Koiki now. And even on Heritage TV, myself, Nnamdi Kanu, Heritage, and I believe, and Nnamdi Kanu requested that I should be on that show during that interview. Mumu people. Instead of you to support Nnamdi Kanu fully, you won't do Peter Obi, you won't do Biafra. You got to choose one. You can't do the two. Oh, le lábẹ́ méjì, ìkan ló máa ṣe. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ìyẹn kàn fọwọ́ àwọn ọmọ Ìgbò ṣe ọmọgọ́ ni. I have Biafra people that are also giving us support every month. At least about 3 of them. Even 2 of them, I don't even know where they. I think one is in Belgium. We support Biafra. A Yoruba person must support Biafra. Because we want the same thing. We might not go in the same direction, but we want the same thing. We want the union to dissolve. Awusa don't they reach out to us now. Say, Koiki, I don't watch some of your video. Bonjour, Komata Petu. Make we come together. Yesterday, the guy don't send me 3 WhatsApp link. One of them, he don't explain, say that now Awusa that they speak there, but one is an international platform. And me too, all my audio now, I dey drop down inside. Nigeria cannot work. It's better you support Nnamdi Kanu because Yoruba are not joking with Yoruba nation. And the people where they support Biafra for money, for night, go support Peter Obi. That one not fit work. We have the same enemies in the mix of Yoruba nation as well. Dukwan Itiri is working for Tinubu. Even Wale Ali in London, confirm it that Dukwan Itiri is an obstacle to the Yoruba nation cause. For any reason than agenda Tinubu. And this is the game that politician knows very well. One more power call, they compromise. Waiting, I won't compromise. Look, I don't chop this money. If you see my belly now, you see, I not just want to open my belly for you. At fresh, but I just don't like opening my body all the time. Most get potato, belenyi, with a low room temperature, omi. I am also looking forward to my name to be mentioned for thousands of years after I don't die. Just like we mentioned Awolowo. Yes, there will be differences between us. That's why we are not one. If you call me Yaraba, I will abuse you as well. But if you be Biafra, you respect me, I respect you. But don't say because I post Peter Obi and I say he's a criminal. Niboni Peter Obi Tirobo, Ton Raleigh in 1996 at £1 million. We know that Peter Obi worked with Abacha, just like many Yoruba people. When I call Peter Obi, I call Davido dad now. Davido Papa. I call him name all the time. Where he get money, he work with Abacha. And we know people that work with Abacha, we know the end of it. They make money. If you work with government, especially Nigerian government, Cheteriwaya, we know how they make all their money now. When they don't make money from government, they go come establish business, say we be businessman, we be businesswoman, for where? You're criminals. Tribalism is the system which British used to divide the people. So don't come here and come and tell me, so some of them say, so I've been following this Koiki. I don't know say this Koiki. I don't know say this Koiki. I don't know anybody. Ṣé Babangida and Eshegoni, wọ́n ní Babangida, Eshegoni, Mr. Adetola. Many of them make their money from Babangida now. Even Abiola where government give money, now the same Fulani buy Abiola now. That's a broken there. The same people where build MK Abiola, now them buy Abiola. Mokiba Bawa Adeolu. Tiolon report. But the problem is our people doesn't like reading. That is why many of us are not well informed. And we are trying our best here to use this platform, Moki Iwalewa, as a platform where we can talk to all Nigerians, regardless of whether you are Igbo, Hausa, Ijo, and ask the question, are we one? We are not one. Okay, what is the next solution? And Nnamdi Kanu said it in some of his videos in the past. Is it possible? Eshegoni Babawa Shogui. This morning I saw, his donation this morning. Like I said, if everybody do they know it, Amama Sorowo, Amagbagbe, we need nothing less than close to 2 million going for this trip in the next couple of days. And we are still talking about less than 20,000 naira in our account. That was maybe the few pounds that came through. But let's come back. Nnamdi Kanu says, and I quote, Mukibabawa Ahmed, if on, and this was during his interview with Dele Momodu, Dele Momodu is not going to fight for Yoruba people. Neither is he going to fight for Biafra. Dele Momodu is a one Nigeria. I saw him in Ghana, you know, giving his last respect to the 8 people that died. May their soul rest in peace. If you expect Dele Momodu to come and do what we are doing, he's not going to do it. He wants to be relevant in the society. And there are many of them like that. Not that we hate them. We are just calling their attention all the time. Nnamdi Kanu, during the interview with Dele Momodu, says, and I quote, how long will it take if we are going to allow all the indigenous people to become president? Real Biafra TV. I believe 29 November 2024 that Biafra has been redeclared. I saw it. We believe as well that it has been redeclared. But what next to be done is why there's another kind of breakdown in that Biafra. There's a lot of breakdown in their system at the moment. They are fighting each other. They have internal issues since Simon Ekpa has been out of the picture. Many are not informed. Those informed refuse to understand the depth of the matter. And that is why we are coming out back to back. Oh, yeah, I should be making my way out. But more time, okay, even if it's 1 hour, let's sit down, engage the people again. Because some people want to listen, while some doesn't want to listen. Even within the Biafra right now, after they redeclared in November last year, immediately after that redeclaration, bam, wahala. And we know what happened. Bianca Ojukwu is a government agent that wants to destroy Biafra, just like Dukbo Nitiri is an agent that destroyed Yoruba nation, but Adukbe for long that we were able to bring it back quickly. Moki, so the more we are coming out, the more we continue to engage. And this is a non-violent movement. And like I said, nobody in the world can charge us, take us to court for demanding, asking for our right to self-determination under international law. Have you ever seen me with weapon? Have I ever come on the live show and say, oh, no. Yes, I can say we will defend ourselves any day, anytime. Yes, Dupsy wanted to, but didn't succeed. She tried. She was almost, but she tried, she failed. Telling Igbowo to come to Badagry so that Igbowo could come and declare Yoruba nation. So that while they move Igbowo Manube, Badupe for long. Okay, yeah, okay. So we need to continue to engage. We Yorubas, we need our land and our nation. Baba Tio, Daisi, Shogui, Eshegoni, Ekwadroti. And we will never stop engaging Nigerians. Okay, do you think that election will solve your problem? Which election? Which of the election? The one where they steal ballot box. The one where they don't rig even before the election. And don't come and tell me about Tinubu rig election. I have told you, Britain created the first way of rigging election in 1959 to deceive the indigenous people that we are not one, because we thought we are one. We have unity. But when Britain wanted to conduct the election, they gave power to the Fulanis. Because as at 1959, Fulani was in charge of the North. Everybody knows that. So what Britain did in 1959 is the reason why there will be many rigging of election in that contraction in Nigeria. So the only way forward is Article 3, indigenous people to activate the right. That is why we are saying to Tinubu, come and bring all the indigenous people, dissolve this union, call United Nations, call ECOWAS, call African Union. We can have all these nations up and running by this time next year, ready to start operating. But do you think that Ojikalu, that is in America right now, telling us that there's nothing wrong with Tinubu, there's nothing wrong with the Senate President, Akpabio. Akpabio is in London taking treatment. But many Yoruba people, many Igbo people, many Hausa people, and many other indigenous are also drumming the drums of 2027 again in the hope that something will work out of Nigeria. And we know it cannot work. That time that union can work, it is more toxic. This union is more toxic than before. There will be nepotism. If Peter Obi is there, he will play nepotism. So don't come and tell me Tinubu is playing nepotism. He's doing exactly what he wants to do for the little of the Yoruba people, even though the impact is not having any impact on my life. 2 years, Tinubu Nisi. I have not enjoyed Tinubu's presidency in the last 2 years. And it shouldn't be until you know who is in the power of the government. I want to see dividends of governance. That's all I want to see. Rule of law. Security, which is the reason why à ń lọ sí àwọn ọ̀dọ́ba láti lọ campaign fún wọn, sọ fún wọn pé security ilẹ̀ Yorùbá is very, very important. Kò dẹ́n ṣe gbogbo aláma ní this kind of strength to do what we are doing. Some of you are scared. Because of what? Because it will affect a lot of things. A lot of things have changed in our life. Igbowo lifestyle has changed in the last 5 years. My lifestyle has changed. All the medias, many people that are deep in this campaign, your lifestyle needs to change a little bit. You cannot do as you are doing before as an ordinary citizen. Because ó ti fi rẹ̀ síwájú. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bàbá wa ológo. God will use Tinubu for us. Talk of the governors. Okay. I want it. God will use Tinubu for us. Okay. I hope you remember this statement. Because if God is going to use Tinubu, Tinubu doesn't need a second term for God to use him. So stop using the word God to deceive us as it has been done for many years. The governors are thieves. I've said that many times. 25 years of democracy should have given us a good dividends of government or governance. Oh, you can see, after 25 years, but rather they want to enrich themselves and become powerful so that nobody can talk to them, nobody can question them. So let's do quick and then just some of the update. It don't matter going forward. Our inalienable right is not yet respected. If Tinubu wanted to respect it, many still allow themselves to play the role of Dupe right now. Oh yes, most more program lano. Especially the diaspora that are, they have issues. I am still in Nigeria. I am on the ground, and I travel between, interstate and outside the country frequently. So when people say to me that they have a country, and I'm thinking, how can there be? There are many ways you can have a country, and it might not be officially recognized from the international bodies, but not the fraudulent one that took politics of our atini country, emajo emayo, ìjọba wa máa dé, adele ti fẹ́ dé, adele ń bọ̀, adele ń súnmọ́. We want to engage the governors of Yoruba land on security and also ask them why Yoruba nation is not on their lips. All the governors in the southwest, whether it is PDP1 or APC, and we have two PDP, Adeleke and Oyo State right now, kò sẹ́ni kankan nínú wọn tó ready láti support, endorse a Yoruba nation because of Tinubu. Tinubu is the engine in the political arena in the southwest today. And many Yoruba politicians, even if their interest is towards a full autonomy, independent Yoruba country, Oduduwa Republic, they will not do anything until Tinubu gives them the all clear. But Tinubu is playing a double game. That's what I'm just thinking. We were able to get a bit of the picture that Tinubu could not have achieved his presidency the last time, if not the voice of the Yoruba people that stood and said we want a country called Yoruba Nation. He was able to use that with the North. Fair enough. It's part of their politics. But nígbà tó ti wá débẹ̀, must it be that he needs the 8 years tenure to complete the dissolution of Nigeria? That is a complete lie. Anybody telling you that Tinubu needs 8 years to dissolve Nigeria is a fallacy. Anybody telling you that Tinubu needs 8 years to bring a restructure is a fallacy. Nobody. Tinubu would have dissolved Nigeria if he wanted to. Tinubu would have given you a restructure Nigeria if he wanted to at the first tenure. Since the power has been given to him, he will go to the United Nations and call the General Secretary. He will call UK, bring them on the table. He will call the European Union, table, the African Union. They will come on the round table and say, Nigeria is going through a critical crisis of ethnic indigenous people that are rising up and asking for one thing. The Union of Nigeria that was given to us going into the 1960s is not what we are using right now. And right there and there, Tinubu would have started the process of what they call a restructure Nigeria. That is at this first tenure, not second tenure. But I want to buy down Yoruba Soro. Those that we speak to offline and online, they will tell you, Baba Koiki, she suru die, cherry to the second term. To the second term. Cherry second term nearby. Bakala, Mokiba Bawa Yakubu, Mokiba Yawa Anna. To the second term. Tinubu ko ma ṣe kíni akọ gbé restructure jáde ni kò lè ṣe nǹkan kan nísìnyí ọwọ́ ẹ̀ka kò kí ló dé tọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ka kò ṣé wọ́n fòkùn dé President Bola Tinubu? No, he's intelligent than Buhari, he's intelligent than most Fulani people. All he needs to do is call those that he needs to call that I've mentioned: the United Nations General Secretary, the European Union, British government, America, maybe just to be on the side, on the table. And they would have the meeting anywhere outside Nigeria. And Tinubu will say, we need Nigeria to be restructured back. It doesn't need to go to 2027 and start talking about restructure. All this is a gimmick that politicians knows best to deceive you. So remember today, we will have state police. I was telling people that there's nothing called state police. It's a lie. Tinubu. And we saw about 3 weeks ago, all our kings went to Lagos State. One sort of Nipa, part of the 1999 Constitution. First and foremost, you cannot amend something that is a fault. Anybody telling you that we will amend the 1999 Constitution is telling you a lie. The Constitution needs to be brought down completely, not amending. You can't amend. We have stated this many times on the platform. Many senior advocates of Nigeria have talked about the 1999 Constitution. Under that constitution, they want to create a state police. They want to, okay, do we have what it says now that we have a full autonomy of local government? We have 774 local government across the board. Do we have, after 3 years of this government, Charlie, for us, Atini autonomy? Tinubu says to the governor, release the local government fund. No, I think he should be sending it directly to them. But the government still want the local government fund to go through them. And when we talk about Nigeria, this country, stop telling me that it's too big. It cannot manage ourselves. Only manage our citizen. So why are we living in denial? We have a Jackie country go function when many lives in Ibadan, in Anambra, in Kaduna, in Sokoto, in Zamfara, in Plateau, in Benue, in Lagos, in Ogun, many lives are affected because of these criminal politicians. One more tito, one safun. Rather than us say this union is toxic, is no longer favorable to anybody. Nepotism is there, bias is there. Nobody will enjoy it. Yoruba people are saying, oh, Ejekajeki Tinubu debe another tenure. It will give us what we want. Tinubu, I have said it at the beginning of his presidency, divide the military to 3 straight away. Divide it to 3. Bring some back to the southwest, put some in the middle belt, give some to the north. Ekwesimeta. Anything that is 3, if we have 3 fighter jets, let them bring one to the southwest. We keep one there in Ibadan. Let them keep one in the north. Let them put one in the southwest, in the middle belt. Anything that will make Nigeria, that are the Fulani cabals, that think that they control and own everybody, this would have been resolved if Tinubu has break those arms. So, and this is why we are still where we are today. So just on the nutshell before we go, because it's not a big broadcast, Awata believe in the movement. Accelerator. Our legs must continue to stay on that accelerator. There is no time to break, because the moment you break, they are ready to penetrate. We keep our leg there. If we have to increase it, we increase it. And whatever we continue to do, it is still a non-violent movement. We ask for self-determination, just as enter our Instagram. I need to turn it off because the phone needs a bit of charging. Or maybe we just do it like this. I take off the camera, so the bar okay there. If not, the bar for Maruju Melosi and platforms to cool, because I have to charge the phone. So let me say, we are not going to back down because of Tinubu. Neither are we going to back down because of our kings. Neither are we going to back down because of our politicians. Let all Yoruba sons and daughters, we are taught attending to very structure. The only option right now is a full autonomy to take back. They cannot manage the country, but they keep on pretending that they are in control. Another very good point there. I want to only manage the country. They are pretending. They are giving us false hope. Day in, day out. Every day, ọmọ Yorùbá máa jí, a máa sọ pé àsìkò yẹn ń bọ̀ tá máa gbádùn. Àsìkò yẹn ń bọ̀ tí ilé ayé máa rọrùn fún wa. Àsìkò yẹn ń bọ̀ ká padà sí èdè wa àti sọ English tó pọ̀. Àsìkò kan ń bọ̀ tí gbogbo ẹ̀ máa níyanjú, and everybody knows that that is a lie. Òbí ti rọ́ òun ló ń pè bẹ́ẹ̀. Àsìkò yẹn kò ní dé o. Kò dẹ́ ṣe gbogbo èèyàn ló máa ní access láti lọ sílùú òyìnbó. Kò ń ṣe gbogbo èèyàn. Gbogbo èèyàn kan ni wọ́n máa fún ní visa tó lè lọ gbé ní abroad, tá a máa ṣiṣẹ́, tá a máa rówó fi ránṣẹ́ sílé sáwọn ará ilé ẹ̀. Gbogbo ìgbà tá a bá dẹ̀ ń fi àsìkò ṣeré, like I always say, time waits for nobody. Ago kò dúró de ẹnì kankan. The more we are staying longer in the union, the more the threat to our lives. But I pray and hope that millions of Yoruba people that they are telling lies will agolele listen. For every time we waste our time. I don't know how old you are. I know how old I am. Gbogbo alamo how Babangida in their 30 up to his old age, have made use of Nigeria. Abdusalam Abubakar, Yakubu Gowon, name them. They were all in their 30s when they enjoyed Nigeria. We are already in our 40s. We are still struggling inside a one union called Nigeria. You are also in your 30. There is no direction in your life. Kò sí direction nínú ilé ayé èmi àti ẹ. Má fojú wo pé torí mo ní mo ti jẹ oúnjẹ láàárọ̀ yìí, kò sí direction, because mo lè take a risk tẹ́yìn take nínú Nigeria if I am meant to live there permanently. I can't. Ó ti pọ̀ jù. Eléyìí tá wá gbé ní bíbá igan sef nísìn, à ń manage ni, à ń struggle ni. I can't live that kind of life. I can't live in a life where nínú ìlú tó ń gbé ẹ̀rù á máa bẹ̀ ẹ́ for many reasons. Kò ń ṣe pé torí à ń ṣe Yorùbá nation. Many reasons. Many of you knows what I'm talking about. A lè continue ilé ayé bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Mo kí ẹ mass be. A lè continue ìgbé ilé ayé tá ń gbé. A gbọ́dọ̀ sọ òtítọ́ fúnra wa. And àsìkò dúró. Mo wo arákùnrin kan tí ó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní Ilé Ifẹ̀, archaeologist ni. Ó wà lórí Twitter. I don't know whether some of you are following him. I saw a post of him this morning. Wọ́n wo bí a calabash ni àbí kankan tó dig, tó excavate láti ilẹ̀. These are dating back to 9th, 8th century ago. But in tí mo realize ni pé some of us doesn't want a country. Irọ́ là ń pa. We like how the movement is not pushing forward, while those that are also disturbing their mindset about the criminal politicians, by the end of this year, nísìn tó bá máa fi mú January nísìn, full-blown campaign will start happening. Ẹ máa rí fìlà ADC, ẹ máa rí umbrella PDP, ẹ máa rí ìgbálẹ̀ APC. Tó máa fi parọ́ fáwọn èèyàn wa. Ó bẹ́tà kí gbogbo á dìde tán. Ká béèrè ẹ̀tọ́ yìí. Nothing will ever work. It is easy for the diaspora to keep share our diaspora, including myself. We can analyze from now till thy kingdom come, and that will be the same way Nigeria will be. That is what we are good at, because that is the mentality of the kind of training that the West has given us. But when the West were coming to Africa, they were really very violent. Nobody condoned violence, but nígbà táwọn òyìnbó dé, gbogbo wa la mọ̀ pé jàgídíjàgan ló fi ṣe gbogbo tó ṣe. But now wọ́n wá sọ fún wa nísìn pé ẹ ṣọmọlúàbí, ẹ má ṣe báyìí. Bí àṣà bàbá tí mo lọ bá níjọ́sí, jọjọ ẹ rántí ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá yẹn náà ti pẹ́ ní Britain. But nígbà tí Britain wá sórí ilẹ̀ wa, Britain ò ṣe jọjọ war ní Britain bá wa ṣe. Kò sí sense of belonging as ọmọ Yorùbá mọ́ lórílẹ̀ wa. Àwọn òyìnbó tó dé, àwọn ò ṣe jọjọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe bá yín sọ nísìn back to back. Gbogbo orun tá ṣe sùn, mo fẹ́ lè sọ pé aago 4 bí aago 3 la ṣe sùn. Ká tó parí program, ká tó palẹ̀mọ́, ká tó ṣe, ká tó mọ̀, ká tó tún sọ̀rọ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀, òun dẹ̀ tún gbé wa lọ. Ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ ti sùn, ó ti dòkú o. Ó dìgbà tó bá tún jí sáyé ló máa mọ̀ pé ó yẹ kí n gbọ́ àdúrà pásítọ̀ wòlíì kinní kan, ó yẹ kí n kí àsùbá. Ẹni tó jí sáyé ló ń kí àsùbá o. Ẹlòmíì fẹ́ jí sáyé, mo kíyà wa cold grandma. Ẹlòmíì náà fẹ́ jí sáyé báyìí. ìgẹ́ta sí bí ó ní bó ṣe jẹ́ o. lóòótọ́ kò sẹ́ni tó fẹ́ ogun o. ẹni tó bá láìka aṣọ tí ẹ rí lọ́rùn mi ẹ bá wa kàn sí Omita Couture. Wọ́n ránṣọ wedding gown, kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ tọ́ lè ṣe fún yín. Mo kí yín o user 710 àmọ́rúkọ tó wà ń bẹ̀. Mo kí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Ọlá Tony Ages. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wá wò wá láàárọ̀ yìí. Báwo lẹ ṣe fi support wa pẹ̀lú àwọn ìrìn àjò tó wà níwájú wa ní weekend yìí? Kí ó lè ṣeé ṣe fún wa o. Ara iṣẹ́ ta gbà náà ni o. Lóòótọ́ kò sówó tó easy láti pa. I worked in London for many years. Just like ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà l'America, Canada, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílé náà tọ́lọ́run bá bùkún fún yín. Kò sówó tó kéré. Because nobody gives anything for free. Big brother tó ń ṣe kò ń ṣọ̀fẹ́ ló ń ṣe o. Content gidi ló ń ṣe o tẹ́ ẹ bá mọ̀. It's a big production that needs constant electricity láti fi keep àwọn èèyàn ẹ because wọ́n wà ní air condition. Àbí mo parọ́? And they are not ready to promote any brand. Àfi brand tó bá support wọn, ẹ̀yin ni brand ìtàwa náà. So tẹ́ bá jẹ́ brand wa lóòótọ́. Yes, mo wà ní Nàìjíríà látìgbà láti dé àti wà ní Nàìjíríà ti pẹ́. Ilé ọmọ kì í bá baba lẹ́rù. Ṣé màmá sá fún Nàìjíríà ni? Mo lè sá fún Nàìjíríà. Ṣé gbà tí Tinubu náà sá lọ kó padà wálé at some point? Ó wálé. Ilé ọmọ kì í bá baba lẹ́rù ní Nàìjíríà làwa wà. Àbọ̀rọ̀ mo yé yín nísìn. So what we are saying is that our life will not improve in Nigeria. Mo kí bàbá wa Fẹ́mi Ògúnbérù. Ẹ ṣé gan ni user 710. Mo kí ìyá wa Fọlọ́runṣọ́ Ọláyínká. Kò sẹ́ni tó fẹ́ ogun. Ibi tó bá dẹ̀ ti ń ja ogun gbogbo ala mọ̀ pé stability bẹ̀yẹn ó máa lọ́lẹ̀ gan. I don't think you want to go to Ukraine right now. Tó bá tẹ̀ fi lọ Russia wà máa wò pé I don't think you want to go to Sudan, Western Sahara. All these are conflict zone at the moment. British dẹ̀ ló dá gbogbo wàhálà tó pọ̀ jù láyé pẹ̀lú àwọn Europeans. Bàbá wa Ṣógbùyì wọ́n ní tí àwa mẹ́wàá tí a bá dá 100,000 àfihàn iléeṣẹ́ ìlọ́wọ́. My staff are already geared up, and you know what we do when we are out as a media broadcast. Big brother táwọn wò yẹn kò ń ṣe free. You pay, I think èyí táwọn tíìmù àtọ́ ń lò ó dà pé 10,000 naira lọ́sàn. So all these things are not free. Big production ni. You might still be seeing us like this is because I need that opportunity láti operate fully in Nigeria because of the Nigerian system. So somebody like me really wants a Yoruba to be declared so that we can go out there in a full force and do whatever we can do. But àwọn kan máa sọ pé ṣá ní weapon tàbí fìjà, ṣá ní irinṣẹ́, ṣá ní this, ṣá ní that. It's understandable. You cannot have everything to fight a government. There's no doubt about it. But nínú ìjà ni àwọn nǹkan máa dé bá wa. Nínú movement náà lóríṣiríṣi ó ń dé bá wa náà. A dẹ̀ manage ẹ̀. So tá bá declare Yorùbá nation náà bá ṣe máa manage ẹ̀ náà nìyẹn títí tí ẹsẹ̀ wa máa fi múlẹ̀. Kò ń ṣe declaration dúpọ̀ ní tìrìdì mọ́ sọ gbogbo yẹn kò mú kankan wálẹ̀ o. Irú ìbéèrè wo ló ń béèrè Kevin ṣọmọ Yorùbá nìyẹn tó ń bi mí pé who is going to be the president when we are separate? Are you a Yorùbá? Ṣé Yorùbá nìyẹn? Torí Kevin ò kì í ṣorúkọ Yorùbá, English name ni. Tó ń bi mí pé who is going to be ọ̀rọ̀ òmùgọ̀ nìyẹn? You can't be asking that stupid question, I'm sorry to say. How did Tinubu become the president? How did Buhari become the president? How did Jonathan become the president? Inside one Nigeria. Stop coming to be stupid and asking nonsense questions on the social media. Is that what you should be asking? Who is going to be the president? Tí wọ́n bá jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá, can't you be the president? And I don't believe you are Yorùbá, and I want your full name. Don't give me Kevin. My name is Olayomi Olakunle Koiki. I'm from Ijebu-Ode. Tell me your full name and where part of Yoruba land you are from. Don't want to be me who is going to be the Nigerian president. Ṣé Yoruba ni wọ? Tó bá ń jẹ́ Yoruba wá máa lo Kevin. Èèyàn ló wọlé nísìn fún mi láyọ̀. Mo ti mọ̀ pé ọmọ Yoruba ni. Who is going to be your president? Ọ̀rọ̀ mugọ̀. Mo kí bàbá mi Kúnlé Ṣítà Afọlábí Káyọ̀dé mo kí yín ẹ má bínú mo rí àwọn comment and quickly ni. I mean, this and eléyìí máa dẹ̀ náà lọ sí school. These are the kind of people that we are looking up to as you feel you want to wait. Tabaduro Deru, you are a full born and up in Lagos. Why are you bearing Kelvin? Kelvin is not a Yoruba name. Kí lorúkọ Yorùbá ẹ fún wa lórúkọ Yorùbá. Èmi ti sọ orúkọ mi. If you know you are not scared, give me your full name. I don't want Kelvin. What is your full name? Your full name will tell me whether you are from Lagos State. Oshodi. Lagos State ni màmá tó bí èmi. Màmá mi Lagos State. Bàbá mi ní Ìjẹ̀bú-Òde, Ogun State. Give me your full name. Kí ni surname ẹ? Kelvin is not your name. So tí wọ́n bá jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá, wàá máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ mi pé who is going to be the president? Tá bá separate. Ìgbà tó separate Tinubu tó jẹ́ drug dealer kò di president mọ́ yín lọ́wọ́. Àbí kò ń ṣe drug dealer. Owó drug, anybody that receive drug money is a drug dealer. Kò ń ṣe pé mi ni mo pè bẹ́ẹ̀. Kéèsì Tinubu wà ní Chicago, kò kúrò níbẹ̀. Being a president doesn't mean that his record has been thrown away. His record is there. I am not abusing you. I have asked you 3 times now. You refuse to give us your name. And you say you are a Yoruba person. Why are you scared? Kí ló ń bẹ̀ lẹ́rù? Nobody's going to come and attack you. And ṣe conversation and you can come in and send an invite. I'm asking you a question. Okay, one of the boy is always looking for attention. Okay, what team whether that's how you go to different platforms. Oh, Shomo Yoruba, you are not from Lagos State. If you are from Lagos State, you will be proud to give me your name. Ṣé orúkọ ìdílé èèyàn máa ń bá èèyàn lẹ́rù ni? You say you are from Lagos. Lagos is going to come and be proud. Give me your son name. Ṣorí pé àwọn èèyàn ń bú ẹ nísìn, èmi ò bú ẹ o. I am proud from Ijebu-Ode. I am a proud Ọmọ Yoruba nationalist. I love Bola Tinubu. I've never met him, but I'm asking him to dissolve the union. And if he refuses to dissolve the union, we will continue to address and call him out. Mo bi ẹlẹ́mẹ̀ta nísìn. So anyway, ready láti fún wa lórúkọ, so let me just brush you and leave you aside. You are just another distractor like many other people that come on the broadcast. Moki Aziz Shakiru. The question that always arises from a stupid man or a stupid woman is, when you separate, who is going to be the president? Báwo ni Tinubu ṣe di president? Báwo ni Tinubu ṣe di governor Lagos State? Nígbà tó dé ṣé Tinubu ni the best man? Nígbà tó dé láti exile, because anybody that left the country and returned back after many years because wọ́n fi kú lé àbí nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ìlú tó wà, you have gone on exile. So Tinubu was also in exile for many years in United Kingdom. But nígbà tó dé was President Tinubu, as at the time he was a governor, when they were doing the nomination, was it the best candidate? No, it was not. Because I had the privilege to have one-to-one conversation with the late Pa Adebanjo. Tinubu was not the best, was not the most, he was not. Everybody knows that Funshaw Williams was the candidate of choice of people in Lagos State. Asabari Entertainment. Gbogbo èèyàn mọ̀ pé Funshaw Williams kọ́lọ̀ fọ́nrún kẹ́. Eventually we know what earned Funshaw Williams. Yes, we know that Tinubu was having issue with Obasanjo because Obasanjo doesn't have the interest of the Yoruba people. Ibi tí ìfẹ́ àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ti wá sára Tinubu nìyẹn. Báwo ni gbogbo èèyàn gba owó ní state federal allocation every month fún Lagos State. And we know that Lagos State will always flourish. It's not Tinubu that made Lagos State to flourish. Lagos State will always be flourish. Ìpínlẹ̀ bẹ̀ ni ó máa boom, ó máa boost. Owó dẹ̀ máa wọlé. So pé wọ́n fún Tinubu lówó, ó wá padà lówó. No. It's not about that. But he used that for his own selfish interest. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, Funsho Williams was massacred in a cold blood. Our family Funsho Williams will never forgive a lot of you. Not me, because èmi ò sí nílé nígbà yẹn. I was in the United Kingdom when all this shenanigans was going on. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ilé ajé ní ìlú Èkó. So it's not about pé Tinubu ló wá perfect pé torí no. Owó ń bẹ, ṣìgìdì owó ń bẹ nínú Lagos State. Can somebody give me one of the reasons why Lagos State will continue to flourish? And don't come and tell me, oh, it was the capital city. Shut up your mouth. Ẹgbẹ́ni òfòyín sọ ẹ̀yàn ọmọ ìrankíran tẹ́ máa wá sọ nonsense yẹn. Ẹ̀yàn ọmọ Yorùbá ni mo bá sọ̀rọ̀ jàre ọmọ ògiri wáyé. Kí lẹ rò pé Lagos State fi wà different láàrin gbogbo state? I'm not even talking about ilẹ̀ Hausa, ilẹ̀ Igbo. Láàrin ara wa kò ń ṣe pé òun náà ni the best, but just for argument ta ló lè sọ reason? Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, Èkó arómirẹ́ lẹ́gbẹ́lẹ́gbẹ́ tí mo pronounce dáadáa ẹ bá mi kọ sí comment section. Aago 12 mo fẹ́ end broadcast yìí o. Ààrẹ tí sọ alátàn kan nísìnyí wọ́n ti fún adoption èèyàn 10 ká tẹ̀ raise 1 million kí n lè send half a million sáwọn ọmọ yẹn. Bí ṣe ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí nísìnyí gbogbo owó tó wà ní náírà account mi kò tó 30,000 naira. Ẹ má tì wá lójú o ẹ̀yin èèyàn tiwa. Àwọn náà bá ṣe máa ń pera wọn nìyẹn o. Ẹ̀rí tí lẹ́gẹ́ Miami tó ń pariwo lójoojúmọ́ ó lè tó ń gbà lọ́wọ́ Ṣèyí Tinubu kò ní sọ fún yín o. Ṣèyí náà ni. So kí ni reason? Kí ni nǹkan tó jẹ́ the major pinpoint? Ẹ ṣeré B25 ẹ̀rí pé mo ti ń pa àwọn èèyàn jáde àwọn ọmọ Èkó tó fi sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n ní Koiki ọmọ Èkó dáadáa mo ń ṣe ọmọ Èkó màmá mi lọ́mọ Èkó. Ẹnìkan ní the Lagos Seaport ká má tẹ̀ mú airport ṣe rí omi tó ń bẹ ní ṣe Atlantic la máa pè àbí ṣe mo right? You see that Atlantic ṣe Atlantic Ocean ní àbí Atlantic water? Ẹ bá mi kọ́ ẹ mọ̀ pé mi ò lọ sí school because of the sea. Omi yẹn ni ẹ bá wa fàkáǹtì síta ọpẹ́ ẹ bá mi kọ First Bank ẹnìkan jáde kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kémi náà tẹ̀lé pé síta fáwọn èèyàn a máa láti gba owó láàárọ̀ ìka tó lẹ́jọ́. Atlantic ni omi yẹn góńgó ni. Now ta ló wá mọ tó wà lábẹ́ omi yẹn? Èmi ò mọ̀, but ta ló mọ tó ń bẹ ní abẹ́ omi tá à ń pè ní Atlantic yẹn? Ta ló mọ̀? Èkó atomic baba Lufon, Èkó arómirẹ́ ṣe lẹ́gbẹ́. Mo ti àwọn ọmọ Èkó ti bínú tán láàárọ̀ yìí o. Òrìṣà ajé àwọn ilé mọ̀ nípa òrìṣà ajé. À ń fi kíní ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation yìí a fi ń ṣeré. In tó ń bẹ lábẹ́ kíní yẹn I don't know how true it is, but wọ́n ní láti space ìkọ̀kan wọ́n máa ń rí ìkọ̀kan ní abẹ́ omi yẹn. I don't know how true it is. I'm not sitting here to defend it. I don't know. Ìyẹn mo ṣe ń jù síta fún public. Bí àtàbárẹ̀ tó fẹ́ bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ a lè gbé yín wọlé, but ẹni pẹ́. Ọrọ̀ ajé ń bẹ níbẹ̀. Ọrọ̀ ajé ó ń bẹ níbẹ̀. Òyìnbó máa para wọn tán sórí ibẹ̀ yẹn ni tábà sùn bẹ̀rẹ̀. Kò ń ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ Ìgbò là ń sọ ìmọ̀, kò ń ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ Fúlàní. Òyìnbó tẹ̀ ń rí yẹn. Ṣé Nàìjíríà ló ń control Apapa port? Ṣé mọ̀ pé another mafia ní port? Ọ̀rọ̀ port wọ́n lè pààyàn sórí ẹ̀ o, wọ́n lè mẹ́ẹ̀mí anybody lọ. Port tẹ̀ ń rí yẹn is a deadly business fáwọn òyìnbó. Òyìnbó kọ́tà Chinese tẹ̀lé òyìnbó ni mo ń sọ. Apapa port tá à ń rí yẹn takọ̀rọ̀ ra ń wò láti distance. Britain lè para wọn sórí ẹ̀ fún anybody. Intan sọ nìyẹn. O wa náà like Yorùbá nation, o like adúró. Bí a bàbá wa tó fẹ́ wọlé bí a wọlé ní kan tó fẹ́ bá wa sọ ní kíákíá, tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ ti wọlé ní kíákíá ni kó má pẹ́. tó dà fi jókòó sí bíbá púpọ̀ àdẹ̀ ti ṣe 1 hour àdẹ̀ tí rẹ̀ alert látẹ̀ nǹkan tá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ ààrẹ ní tó sọ ká alert bá wọlé màá rí lórí fóònù mi láti 1 hour owó la need ẹ bá gbóhùn sókè sà kí lẹ mọ̀ nípa Èkó ẹgbẹ́ ti wíńdò yẹn díẹ̀ ariwo yẹn gan fi máa pọ̀ ó yá gbóhùn sókè ní kíákíá àfipẹ́ ìyẹn tẹ̀ tí bọ́tẹ̀ ní kò lè délẹ̀ lérí a máa bára àpapọ̀ nílẹ̀ náà nígbà so ìyẹn ti di dandan Ọlọ́run ló ń ṣe kò ń ṣe ìlú ọ̀dà Ìgbòho ṣá irúmọlẹ̀ nìyẹn Elédùmarè àmín àmín Nàìjíríà o ibo lẹ́nẹ̀ wà yìí Iraq ṣẹ́rí pé ti bá ìrọ̀lẹ́ pa Iraq lẹ́wà
Ọlọ́run gbọ́
àbẹ́rẹ́ bí ṣe lanúlẹ̀
ìlú wa tí ò dá
ẹni sùúrù sà ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ débẹ̀ ni àná lẹ débẹ̀ àbí.
mo ti lò 3 years.
ẹ má bínú sà èdè wo lẹ́ ń sọ lọ́hùn. hello.
èdè Arabic wọn ni ṣùgbọ́n kò jọ Arabic wọn ni wọ́n sọ but asa ń sọ broken English ìran dáadáa kaba ìmọ̀ra wọn.
Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè Ọlọ́run jọ wáwọ láì ní máa gbé gbogbo wa padà wá sílẹ̀ wa máa gbé wa padà wá n tó máa mú wa lẹ́mìí pé a fẹ́ padà wá sórí ilẹ̀ wa la máa ń ṣe yìí àwọn èèyàn rò pé eré là ń ṣe ẹ rò pé torí owó ta ní kẹ wá fún wa n tó máa mẹ́mí wa ta lè fi padà wá sílé ẹ̀mí èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ fẹ́ lóòótọ́ ẹ̀mí àwọn kan fẹ́ wà níta ẹ̀mí àwọn kan fẹ́ padà wá sílé ẹni iṣẹ́ lẹ́wà sà.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni ẹnu iṣẹ́ mi wà.
ẹja fi ilẹ̀ ẹ ṣe gan ni.
kọ́lọ́run ṣàánú fún wa.
àmín.
náà náà bá ti gbòmìnira nísìnyí a máa padà sílé.
òun náà ni mò ń sọ kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ máa ṣe ní Iraq kẹ̀ yéò ẹja ilé ìtúkà màmá Iraq kí ló ń ṣe níbẹ̀ intanìyẹn ń ṣe ní Iraq yẹn ṣé kò lè ṣe ní Lagos State nǹkan ti ṣe wá chief coach ó yá ó fi bá wa sọ̀rọ̀
hello Mr. Koiki.
Bàbá
ẹ káàárọ̀ sà.
ẹ káàbọ̀ sà.
yes èmi ni message ní ìfúnṣọpá ní group ní kíní ìwà ní last time.
Okay.
still remember me the message on
okay. ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè sà.
Ọlọ́run á gba Yorùbá fún wa lọ́gbọ̀rọ̀ lọ́rùn àwọn tí ò tí ọlọ́dẹ kò yé wọn nítorí pé nǹkan tá à ń sọ ó ń dàbẹ́ ní pé ó ń korò létí ẹlòmíì ó ń korò létí ẹlòmíì ṣẹra stand Ọlọ́run rẹ̀ kí ojú wàhálà èmi tí mo bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí I open a very big company in Nigeria as I'm talking to you today sir nítorí insecurity and everything a lè ṣẹ́ níbẹ̀ yẹn mọ́ báyìí mo ní farm gàrí ibi iṣẹ́ gàrí tó gbóni l'Ogun State. If you check my profile, this is my second account. If you check my main account, you know who is talking to you, sir.
Agboye.
During the Yoruba nation, we are out together. We have a group here in Italy. I stay in Italy. Because of insecurity, as I'm talking to you now, our workers together are only farm. One only farm more. We close that place down as I'm talking to you. And some people will come, checking everything. Ibi tí o bá ti sí security tí wọ́n pa àwọn èèyàn nínú farm àwa tá a ní jẹ́ kébi tí farm gan wà gan sometimes a máa ń mú ọlọ́pàá tí n bá lọlé mo máa láti lọ mú sójà tó máa tẹ̀lé mi dé farm mi ni. I'm talking about Ọbáfẹ́mi Owódé òun ní farm go and check chief coach go to my main account chief coach.
ẹ lè fi ẹ lè sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí kẹ́ wá parọ́ lórí social media kí lè fẹ́ gain.
now kí ló ń sọ àwa táwa nílùú òyìnbó Mr. Koiki I swear my thing I've never think one day to stay in abroad. Nigeria is for me Yoruba nation ni ando fún because we want a very good state a very good country to ma le serve our citizens in the but Nigeria, we are talking this every day. How many years now? Let's come together. Let's take Yoruba Nation work. But when question mama sọ pé kò lè work. Kí ló dé tí ò lè work?
That's the question. Kí ló dé tó lè work?
Ìrora kan nísìn. Tí ọba Yoruba Nation, we are promising you personally me. Just give me 1 year. Mo ń bọ̀ nílé nìyẹn kí ni mo ń ṣe lóyìnbó? Kí ló wà lóyìnbó? Máa jí láàárọ̀, máa lọ síbi iṣẹ́ máa padà sọ lálẹ́.
A fẹ́ ṣe the same thing yẹn náà. Ànẹ́mi sọ pé ṣé tá bá tilẹ̀ bá dúró dáadáa tá tẹ́rù bà mí tọ́dẹ̀ máa ṣe gbogbo nǹkan. Bó bá jẹ́ hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì tí mo ṣiṣẹ́ London náà ni mo ready láti ṣiṣẹ́ ní hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Kọ́dẹ̀ máa sanwó fún mi kí lè máa gbégbé àlàáfíà títí tọ́lọ́jọ́ dẹ̀ máa fi dé kẹ́mi wá gùn. Iṣẹ́ náà èèyàn kan ló wà ní Iraq nísìn, èèyàn kan ló wà ní ó dìyàn méjì báyìí. Àwọn tó wá náà wọn ní bí àwọn èèyàn gbọ́n tó ń sọ kí lè gbé dáadáa síta. Wọ́n náà wọ́n ní farm tí wọ́n ti abandon project yẹn abandon project kò sẹ́ni kan tó ń lọ insecurity ara tó lóye sọ nìyẹn o. Ara àwọn tó lóye sọ lélẹ́yìí o.
You will see chief coach. My company was registered. I'm registered company me. If you check my profile, you will see chief coach Gary Egba, international Gary Egba. You will see it there. My company was registered in Nigeria. I supply all over anywhere. But as I'm talking to you today, because of insecurity, as I'm talking to you today, the place has been closed. As I'm talking to you today. Now, I just want to look at them. Points with that. I want to say the Yoruba Nation will work. Just answer this one question. Just come out and give me the reason. Just one question. Like Yoruba Nation will work. Every minute reason.
Now bá governor jà, bá politician jà. Ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo àjọ come together. Ká gba country, ká dẹ̀ ṣe constitution. Ẹni tí constitution bá sọ pé ó lè contest again, kó lọ contest. Níta sọ ni ó dà gbogbo owó tẹ́ ti gbà tẹ́ ti ní àgbà lọ́wọ́ yín àti yáfi ẹ̀ gbogbo owó tẹ́ rí nígbà Nàìjíríà ilé lẹ́ni ni àti fún yín. Ẹ jẹ́ ká start, ẹ jẹ́ ká reset button yìí. Arákùnrin tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, ẹ̀dùn ọkàn ló fi ń sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ̀dùn ọkàn ní kéèyàn jí láàárọ̀ kó mọ̀ pé òun ní bísínẹ́sì kan níbì kan tó dẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ wá ń sọ pé kò lè work sáwọn ti gbìyànjú àwọn òdòdó gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì nísìn but gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ò fún àwọn ní support tán because wọ́n need the security without security a lè ṣe nǹkan kan mo ti sọ ṣé mo lè dá ilé iṣẹ́ bọ́ọ̀sì sílẹ̀ kó gbéra látẹ̀ kó máa ná Ìlọrin kí n dẹ̀ sọ fún diaspora pé fún mi lówó kára bọ́ọ̀sì márùn-ún kó máa ná Ìlọrin ká dẹ̀ máa rí return ká dẹ̀ employ àwọn èèyàn so possible back to back èèyàn kan ló dá ilé iṣẹ́ sílẹ̀ ní Ogun State Owódé àbí Ogun State kan lówódé wà ti bá right.
Yes.
So jẹ́ kẹ́rù máa bà wá ní Ogun State eléyìí ò ṣe Kwara o wọ́n náà wọ́n ti abandon project yẹn nígbà tó bá jíyàn gbé níbo ni bàbá yìí máa ti rí owó ṣọ́ máa wá sórí social media máa wá tọrọ owó ni ẹjá dìde yẹn wà.
ìlú tí a jọ wà èmélòó ni wọn ló ń sọ èdè Yorùbá ẹ béèrè lọ́wọ́ tó sọ pé Yorùbá ò lè work ìlú tí ó wà èmélòó ló ń sọ èdè méjì if you are in US if you are in UK you speak English there.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
You understand? Now, if you are in Europe country, if you are in Germany...
Ẹ máa kọ́ èdè ni. Mo ń bọ̀. Ẹ mọ̀ la mo wà lórí program. Ẹ fún mi ní few minutes tó bá jẹ́ máa pè é padà sir.
Okay, no problem.
All right, sir. Ẹ má bínú chief priest, chief coach, ìyàn kan ló pè ní.
You are telling us now pé ó máa work. Báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ work? Now, this is my message to everyone. Mo fẹ́ sọ fún everybody ní àárọ̀ ẹjọ́ tó lọ. Gbogbo èèyàn tí ó bá ń Yorùbá nation ò lè work. Because the stress that we are passing in Europe is too much. The stress is too much. I've been living here for the past 10 years now. Timothy Weinberg. The stress is too much. Yes, I can look at the Europe there. To what I US and anywhere. A lot of salary.
Ẹ mọ̀ sí lórí program lánàá. Mo ní mo sọ oúnjẹ ta náà mo sọ lánàá. Farmer kan ní Nàìjíríà tó bá pé Nàìjíríà ṣiṣẹ́ ó jẹ́ kó lè ràn yàn lọ sí Canada pẹ̀lú 70 million yàn márùn kó lọ train wọn kó dá padà but nígbà tẹ́ ẹ̀ jẹ́ kó rí owó ń bẹ nínú family but bàbá yóò rówó nísìnyí kò rówó because ibi tó yẹ kó ti rówó kò sí security lórí ẹ̀ wọ́n lè jẹ́ kó wá gé orí àwọn èèyàn.
Millions of money at the end of the day everything is close we spend millions of money and we spend millions of money machine is there all my machine is there big machine that's not being shared. Go check my page, you will see everything I'm talking about. Of course, Elomi Eko Jade Mani Ekini ko wọ̀nyí létí. Ọlọ́run Eko Jogba open like God alone. But we are talking about not because of the pain that we are talking about the pain tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lára àwọn tó wà ní Europe. Èló la rí ìgbà àárín millions but èló la fi san bills. Àtúnlọ́mọ ní family ìgbà alọ́mọ táwọn náà lọ school. At the end of the day, èló ló ṣẹ́kù sí ẹ lọ́wọ́ àyàtọ̀ ṣe Yorùbá nation lè work. ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ wá nídìí ẹ̀ ó kù yóò kọ lọ ó kù yóò kọ lọ ọlọ́dẹ máa gbàgbà lọ́wọ́ lágbọ́dọ̀ lọ.
àmì òun náà ni ẹ ṣe ẹ bá ń kí àwọn ọmọ Oòduà níbẹ̀ yẹn ṣẹ́ríta bá ti ṣí line báyìí ṣẹ́rí tèmi lẹ́ máa rò kó dùn ẹ̀gbọ́n tẹ èèyàn méjì ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ èèyàn pè láti Iraq kọ́ ló ti ja ogun tí àwa sọ fún Tony Blair tí gbogbo wa jáde ta sọ fún Tony Blair pé má lọ ja ogun pẹ̀lú George Bush ẹ̀wọ̀n tó sọ Iraq dé ọmọ Yorùbá wa gbéra ó filẹ̀ Yorùbá lẹ̀ ó fi Oǹdó lẹ̀ ó fi Ògùn sílẹ̀ ó fi Kogi Kwara Lagos Ọ̀ṣun Èkìtì ó wá gbéra kò tẹ̀ tó wá lọ Edo ó wá lọ dúró kò sí 5 minutes ló kù because 12 o'clock àfipáná ẹ̀ BS2 ẹ bá ṣe ń wọlé ní kíákíá a sì ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí Èkó yẹn ẹ máa gbàgbé ẹ ràn wá lọ́wọ́ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ the last 10 minutes Azeez Ìgbádé ṣeré ó ní nice caller I feel your pain ó náà feel pain ẹ̀gbọ́n mi olórí owó Miami ó ń sọ fún ẹ tí coach pé kẹ́ ṣe sùúrù ẹ̀dùn ọkàn ni tí ẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn sọ gbogbo aláfẹ́ invest ẹ bá gbọ́n sókè BS2 àbí B2S ní kíákíá.
ẹ̀rà sà ẹ kú ètò sà.
Ọlọ́run ló ń tó kùn ṣé mi o mélòó ní èmi létò àyẹ́ ti di dandan we die there ni.
nígbà tí gbogbo ẹ bá máa dùn níṣẹ́ yìí kò níṣẹ́ yìí bàbá
àmín olórí àdúrà gan ni.
jẹ́rìí ohun tí láti tó kó lórí ọ̀tẹ̀ ìtọ́sọ́nsì ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá ni sà o.
ọ̀rọ̀ ó wọ̀ mí lára kódà mo sáré lọ sí gbogbo lẹ̀kùn yẹn ó bẹ́tà kó rúwó mi kí n ṣanra kí n má ṣe tán.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sà ṣẹ́ni kò wá tó wá dùn mí tó.
bí a nẹ́tíwọ̀kì wọn àgbọ̀yìn mọ́ bàbá.
àwọn tó wà lókè òkun.
ó lè jẹ́ wọ́n receive call. B2S line yẹn lọ in and out.
ti Nàìjíríà ló ń bí àdúró tara wa tá àtúwá yes àwọn àtàtúwá jẹ́ ìṣù ara wa ṣẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi sà.
mo ń gbọ́ nísìn.
àtàtúwá jẹ́ ìṣù ara wa tá àtúwá ń kó bára wa gbogbo ló dùn mí fún sà ṣẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi sà báyìí.
àti ń gbọ́ dáadáa nísìn ẹ̀ mo rí pẹ́ ti jáde ṣé gan ni mo kí ní Maryland.
ṣé tí mo báyìí sà.
àti ń gbọ́ yín ẹ máa gbọ́ àyè à ń gbọ́ yín.
yes so mo ní jẹ́rí Nàìjíríà ló dùn mí fún jù àwọn ará Nàìjíríà ló dùn mí fún jù torí pé àwọn tíyà yìí jẹ gbọgbọgbọ láò kọ́ bí ara sí nǹkan tí àwọn èèyàn ń pariwo ní bàdé àwọn tíyà yìí gbọgbọ ń jẹ àwọn tó kàn gbọgbọgbọgbọgbọ láò gbé ọpọlọ wa kalẹ̀ káwọn pé kíní yìí opportunity fún wa láti di òmìnira wa Bàbá Koiki nǹkan tí Nàìjíríà ń sọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí sà kì í ṣe nǹkan kékeré ẹni tó gbà ló bá mọ̀ Nàìjíríà ti di ìlú tó jẹ́ pé nísìnyí a ò mọ lọ́wọ́ mọ́ a ò fẹ́ mọ tálákà mọ́ ìlú ìtí wá jẹ́ kẹ́bọ̀dì wá jẹ́ kẹ́bọ̀dì kó wá sẹ́ńtì àti nípò òru àwọn olówó kò lè sùn lórí ọ̀hún lè fẹ̀dọ̀ sí olóòrò sùn mọ́ àwọn tálákà gan àlè rìn láàrin ìlú mọ́ àti jẹ́ ti nira ẹ̀rí àwọn ọ̀dọ́ mo ti ṣe tán nìsín I finished my school since 2019 sir kò síbi tí mi ò apply iṣẹ́ sí.
mo rí àwọn èrò kan ní Àbújá lánàá mo mọ̀ bí àná ni wọ́n náà fẹ́ apply fún iṣẹ́ tẹ́ bá rí èrò ní kinní kan wíwáhì mo ní fóònù yẹn náà.
ilẹ̀ sọ yìí.
ẹjẹ bí ní kankan ṣé ẹ wá ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣe ríṣẹ́ ni àbí kò sí ẹni sùúrù sà ṣé ẹ ríṣẹ́ ni nígbà tẹ́ wá ni àbí kò síṣẹ́ èwo nu méjèèjì.
ẹ sà ohun méjì ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ níbi iṣẹ́ tá a bá wá ní.
ẹ ṣàlàyé.
ibi iṣẹ́ tó fẹ́ apply fún ṣẹ́sì wọ́n máa bèrè pẹ̀lú ẹni tẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ parí school wípé àwọn onídẹ̀ẹ́ tó ti ní bá bí 7 years 8 years experience.
okay work experience ló ń kọ́ lọ́dọ̀ wa.
tí yóò ṣiṣẹ́ rí nìkan báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ ní experience tẹ̀
báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ rí experience tẹ̀ ń wá.
ìyá àkọ́kọ́ ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì wá ìgbà tẹ́ employ àwọn èèyàn báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ ní experience iṣẹ́. èèyàn tẹ́ employ tó parí school tó wà pé wọ́n apply fi ṣe tẹ́ ò fún báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ ní experience.
báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ ní experience.
ṣé inú ilé bàbá rẹ̀ ti wọ́n ní experience iṣẹ́.
user
ṣé inú
service náà
ọ́fíìsì ṣé inú yàrá tó ń gbé lọ sí wọn ní experience ṣe tí tẹ́ bá gbà ṣiṣẹ́ ló máa ní experience sí.
ó dà ẹ ṣe gan ni
wọ́n ti fẹ́ rí wọ́n tẹ́ employ.
ó dà ẹ ṣe brọ́dà wa torí àsìkò mi ni tàbá tún padà wá níjọ́ mi àti láǹfààní àmì kọ́lọ̀ ń ṣàánú wa káwa náà ṣàánú ara wa mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bá ń káwọn ọmọ ní background èèyàn kan sọ pé Koiki wọn ò ní jẹ́ kí fáàmù ṣiṣẹ́ nígbà tí wọ́n ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ GMO brọ́dà wa kan ní àwọn ṣẹ̀dé láti Nàìjíríà ọ̀sẹ̀ mẹ́ta táwọn lò wọ́n ní kò ṣe máa ròyìn tó kàgbé nìkan wọlé sí last person lórí òkè méjì ni wọ́n méjì yẹn ní kíákíá ní kẹ́ bá mi ṣe ní kíákíá tẹjọ́ wọ́n kọ́ṣẹ́ náà àwọn èèyàn kọ́ṣẹ́ nílé àwọn èèyàn kọ́ṣẹ́ nílé kò sí opportunity ní o I was in Lagos State for a couple of days àwọn èèyàn kọ́ṣẹ́ o ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀sẹ̀ òsókè bàbá wa.
ẹ kú ètò sáà.
ètò nìyẹn.
ní àtọ̀nà yín ò ní bàjẹ́ o.
àṣẹ o.
ṣe rí nǹkan tó wá máa ń tó ẹ̀mí ni wípé lára àwọn tó yẹ kán jẹ́ kájọ sowọ́pọ̀ kájọ gbá àwọn pípọ̀ ìsígbó lára wọn gan-an nìṣòro ta tó wá ní. ṣe rí iṣu tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Èkìtì tí wòlíì àgbà fi ṣe fídíò pé táyà ń ti bọ́ọ̀sì.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
wọ́n ní láti jáde síta wọ́n ní láti sọ wípé ẹ ó ní ìkan lára àwọn tó fẹ́ kọ́ńtẹ́sì fún gómìnà náà wọ́n ní òun ló rán wòlíì àgbà wá.
ok.
wọ́n lóun ló rán wá sékìtì wọ́n wá rí àwọn tó yí pé tíyà ń jẹ tó yí pé tájọ wà ní street tíyà ń jẹ àwọn gan ló wá láti wá.
àgbọ̀nyín mọ́ o.
bọ́ọ̀lù ṣe rí.
ok.
ẹ ṣàmúsọ fún yín ní last time mo ní gbogbo ọ̀nà ó ti bàjẹ́ lẹ́kìtì kò sí ọ̀nà kankan mọ́ lẹ́yìn.
I saw that ní February nígbà tí a gbé bàbá lọ sí Èkìtì ara ro ṣégè sí mi lára bàbá kí tó yẹ gan ọlọ́run mọ́ bàbá yẹn ṣe máa ń lè.
ilé tí mo fi lọ ṣiṣẹ́ kan lé rí Àkókí yẹn. so now lẹ́yìn ọ̀nà tó lọ Àkúrẹ́ ẹ̀sìn àtẹ̀lé tó lọ Kwara àwọn méjì yẹn ló bẹ́tà ń sìn.
ok.
ó wá dùn mí pé lára àwọn ọkọ̀ tajọ́ ń sọ́fà ẹ̀ ló tún wá jáde síta ló tún ń takò wòlíì àgbà tó ń bá wòlíì àgbà fa wèrè wípé ṣe lọ́n bribe ẹ̀ ó ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ sọ ó ṣe kíni kan.
so that means pé tí wòlíì àgbà sọ ẹ nísìn ó tún bí àwọn kan nínú ṣé n tẹ́ ń sọ nìyẹn sà.
mo wá wí pé kí ni mẹ́ntálítì àwa Yorùbá gan-an kí ló ń dààmú.
so tí bá gbọ́ yé dáadáa àwọn kan tí ń bá wòlíì àgbà jà nísìn torí pé ó jáde pé títí ò da wọ́n ti complain already pé opposition ló ran kókó wá sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
in fact nǹkan tí wọ́n ti bá fà láti àná ó ti kọjá bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ó rìlíìsì ṣáàtì wọ́n tún tẹ́tì ẹ̀ wọ́n ti lọ ń tẹ́tì ẹ̀ tí ò dẹ̀ ṣe tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé lára àwọn tó ń tẹ́tì ẹ̀ lára àwọn tí ebi jọ ń pa wá nínú ìlú ni.
jẹ́rìí hàn ara tá à ń sọ nìyẹn o.
wọ́n wá $1 $2 tí wọ́n máa fún wọn ní ìgbà ìbò. so gbogbo ẹ̀ wá jẹ́ kí wọ́n wá wò pé kí ló sọ nígbà tí mo wá ronú tí mo rò ó lọ tí mo rò ó bọ̀ wá rí i pé ebi náà ló ṣe kọ́ sí ẹ̀ sá.
poverty.
kí ni ìdí tí mo fi sọ pé
poverty ọmọ àlè ní poverty.
àwọn àti bá wọn ṣiṣẹ́ àmọ́ bó ṣe ń lọ.
ọmọ àlè ní poverty.
ṣe rí irú kan táwọn yẹn ń ṣe é sìn ó ní nǹkan táwọn tó fi ń wá pé òkè at least tó bá máa fi dìgbà tó máa campaign.
wá ra wọn náà fún ní kankan bó tẹ̀jọ́ padà ni.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
ok.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni wọ́n fún wọn náà wọn kankan pé ok.
mo kí àwa ọlámọrẹ́ kejì ọ̀dà ẹ ṣe gan bàbá wa.
ibi tàti ní ìṣù ni wọ́n ti fi àjẹ ọmọ èèyàn wá.
poverty ni àwọn ti fi àjẹ ọmọ èèyàn jẹ poverty tó ẹ ṣe gan bàbá wa torí àsìkò wa ni mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín àwọn tó wá fún wa ní more insight nígbà tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ wòlíì àgbà pé mọ́tò tó ń gbé lọ Èkìtì ó ń complain pé títì yàn dá mọ́tò yẹn tún ní puncture òun náà ti ń threaten ẹ̀ nísìn when they begin to deal with such people they will stop. We have just poverty is a disease. Ká gbé the last person wọlé àwa end ètò yìí lẹ́ẹ̀kan ṣẹjọ́ we need funding àwọn staff wa tí wọ́n fi travel ó yẹ ká disburse owó fún wọn tá bá ní àníwá bá yín ẹ̀yin náà la lè wá ké bá torí àlè lọ ké bá lóṣèlú wọ́n ní fún wa kò sí gọ́fúnà tá a máa pè ní sí wọn ní dá wa lóhùn wa ní Yorùbá nation ni mò ń ṣe ẹ bá gbóhùn sókè bàbá wa Adédèjì ẹ̀yin náà lè máa bá wa fi ohun gbẹ̀yìn àwọn èèyàn ní Lagos State ìdí tí Lagos ṣe wà unique òun ni Atlantic Sea yẹn omi yẹn gangan òun ni gbogbo wọn fẹ́ kúlé lórí. Omi yẹn náà dẹ̀ ni Usman Dan Fodio kíkọ̀ fi rán wa létí oníbẹ̀ lòun máa dípù Kùránì sí. Òun ti kú lóòótọ́ o but àwọn ọmọ ọmọ ẹ̀ àwọn ni wọ́n wà ní gbogbo ìsàlẹ̀ tó ń gàn kadà tó ń pretend páwọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ wa àárín ọ̀tá la wà o. Ẹ bá gbóhùn sókè ká tó máa lọ ní kíákíá iṣẹ́ sà.
Agbára Ọlọ́run a máa délẹ̀ yìí.
Àmín àmín.
Ṣé rí nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ ni pé mo fẹ́ pe àkíyèsí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá àtàtà àti àwọn àtàwà ní outside tá ń sọ pé yes Ọlọ́run máa gbà fún wa bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Ọlọ́run máa gbà fún wa but ìgbàgbọ́ láìsí iṣẹ́ òkú ni o. Tá a bá sọ pé Ọlọ́run máa gbà fún wa tí good journalism bá ní pé ká fún òun lówó kó o lè ṣiṣẹ́ sí i tá a bá fún lówó tá a dáwó sí mẹ́wàá ọ̀ràn mìíràn báwo lọ́lọ́run ṣe fẹ́ gbà fún wa Ọlọ́run ti fún wa nílẹ̀ wa already tí wàá ní pé ká contribute so that ká lè rí gbà. Everybody tó wà ní outside ẹ jẹ́ ká contribute so that ká èló ní owó tá a fẹ́ contribute tá a bá contribute wá náírà wá dọ́là gbogbo wa ó máa di nǹkan tá a bá kó tán ẹgbàá èèyàn máa ń rìn tó máa ń san owó nù èèyàn lè fowó síbi kan kó máa rántí ibẹ̀ mọ́ èèyàn lè lose so many things but ẹ jẹ́ eléyìí a mọ̀ pé ogún ìbí wa ni ìrandíran wa ló máa jẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká contribute sínú journalist tó wà òkè tó máa bá wa jà fún ẹ̀tọ́ wa táwa náà dẹ̀ máa support yẹ àti mẹ́wàá ọ̀ràn ìrìnyàn ká contribute owó síbẹ̀ tá a bá ń dá owó yẹn lọ́sọ̀ọ̀sẹ̀ àbí ní oṣooṣù kò sí bó ṣe wù kó kéré mọ́ tó bá ti wá di parí oṣù yẹn kọ́kọ́ gidi ló máa ṣe àdè máa fi ṣe nǹkan gidi ká gbé ẹ̀sìn ká gbé ti sí agbá kan ṣe rí ebi tẹ́bi bá ń pa èèyàn àwọn tẹ́bi ń pa ilé tó bá fún tọ́ta wọn bá fún ọ lóúnjẹ wọn máa jẹ́ bọ́tà ọ̀tá wà lásán ìtàpá ti lè fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ká gbárùkù tí Yorùbá nation yìí àìdá Oòduà nation ni o wọn máa rí gbà ní agbára Ọlọ́run máa ṣe fún wa bó tá a bá ti ń forúkọ Ọlọ́run sí káwa náà ká máa support yẹ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ẹ ṣe gan ni thank you very much. Mo máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó endorse tó support. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni bàbá wa young wọ́n ní we need fundraising. Ẹni tó pè mí lẹ́ẹ̀kan ni Káyọ̀dé Ẹ̀mọ̀lá the deputy bàbá Akíntóyè mọ̀mọ́ tó pè fún we are working constantly àgbẹ́sẹ̀ kúrò ní break. Bàbá wa ní àwọn sì ní ọ̀rọ̀ kan táwọn fi bá wa sọ ní gbólóhùn ẹ bá wa ṣe ní kíákíá torí pé omi tá máa fi wẹ̀ gan ó ti wà ní balùwẹ̀ torí ìrìn àjò tá dẹ̀ fi rìn ìrìn àjò tá fi travel kékeré ni ìrìn àjò kan dẹ̀ kéré náà nínú Nàìjíríà bíbá náà so ẹ bá wa ṣe ní kíákíá mo ní láti dìde báyìí by end of this month èèyàn kan ní Koiki àwọn máa fi kan ránṣẹ́ sí wa ẹgbọ́n sókè sà.
fún àfikún sà fún àfikún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá nípa ibi tí bàbá wa Adédèjì tí wọ́n ti sọ̀rọ̀ láàsì náà ni mo ti fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà tí àwọn ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run tí òun ṣe orílẹ̀-èdè ni wọ́n fẹ́ gbà tí wọ́n sọ wípé kí wọ́n donate 30 billion naira wọ́n donate ẹ̀rú ẹsẹ̀ kí ló wá ṣe àwa ọmọ Yorùbá owó yìí wà lẹ̀ ẹ support wa náà odidi orílẹ̀-èdè làwa ń sọ wípé a fẹ́ gbà ẹ ràn wá lọ́wọ́ àwa ò sọ pé a fẹ́ fi kọ́lé a sọ pé a fẹ́ fi kọ́lé.
ẹ tó bá tẹ ilé tí bá kọ́ tó bá nǹkan ní mo ti kọ́lé mo fún wọn mo dáṣe ẹ lọ gbà ọ̀dà ẹ ṣe gan ni bàbá wọn ní kẹrin iléeṣẹ́ wa lọ́wọ́ ẹ yẹ gbọ́n sókè.
So nípa ìdí èyí nígbà tí ẹnìkan ní ká jáde síta wípé ká ran ìjọ lọ́wọ́ wípé wọ́n fẹ́ renovate ìjọ àwa sọ pé a fẹ́ gba orílẹ̀-èdè tó yí pé tó ti máa fún wa lẹ́jọ́ ẹ̀ ọjọ́ ọ̀la ayọ̀ àti ayọ̀ ayérayé mà ní orílẹ̀-èdè
everlasting is an everlasting one.
ẹ bá wa support ẹ ràn wá lọ́wọ́.
ó níyàn méjì tó endorse wọn náà wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ yín ní àṣàkọ abẹ̀yìn ní àṣàkọ torí pé a gbọ́dọ̀ release owó fáwọn ọmọ yẹn lọ́la kọ́ ti rẹ́pọ̀ sí mọ́tò kọ́ lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìrìn àjò yẹn àwọn náà máa tẹ̀lé ra wọn convoy nítorí security àdẹ̀fẹ́ kí wọ́n dárìn gbogbo àwọn náà ládẹ̀ mọ bí ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà ṣe rí so pavilion ti pè mí òun náà máa gbéra látẹ̀kọ́ so àfẹ́ káwọn staff mi tó máa gbéra látẹ̀kọ́ tó ń lọ Ìbàràpá ẹ̀yin tí ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Ìbàràpá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni lágbára àwọn tó ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá lábẹ́ bàbá wa àwọn Professor Akíntóyè lábẹ́ àwọn ìfẹ́lódún àpapọ̀ àti gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá lọ́tún lọ́sì bàbá wa Ìgbòho ṣà wọ́n máa kí àwọn ọba ní Ìbàràpá ní on the 17th ìjọ Sunday èdè ní Friday Jímọ̀ alóyin Jímọ̀ àlùbáríkà gbogbo ibi tí wọ́n ti máa kí Jímọ̀ ní orígun mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin àdúrà wa gbà àwa tó oníṣẹ̀ṣe náà àdúrà wa gbà àwa Kristẹni àdúrà wa gbà àwa ń takò ẹ̀sìn ní bíbá so mo kí gbogbo alágbára Ọlọ́run so bí mo ṣe sọ ní Sunday 17 Ìbàràpá méjèèje will be completely shut down for the arrival of Dr. Oloye Igboho as he continued to ask for his freedom. Number one, his account to be returned back. Kò ní any reason. Ó láwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ wà ní school. Àmọ́ bí a private school tó ń sanwó rẹpẹtẹ. Níbo lẹ ti fẹ́ kí bàbá ẹ̀ máa rówó? Owó tó wà l'account kò generate owó kankan mọ́ because owó tó fi ń ṣe business ni. Láti ìgbà tí Buhari ti wà lórí oyè. Tinubu ló wà níbẹ̀. Wọ́n ní blood is thicker than water. Igboho òkúkú ṣe Tinubu tó bá dẹ̀ ṣe ẹ má bínú sí. Tó bá ṣe Tinubu kí Tinubu má bínú. Tinubu náà ṣáà ti ṣàwọn èèyàn kan rí náà. Ta ló máa wá? Èmi náà ti ṣèyàn rí. Ta ló wà láyé tó ti ṣèyàn rí? So tó bá jẹ́ pé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ni ìbílẹ̀ Tinubu ń bínú sí Olóyè Ìgbòho, ọ̀dà ẹ má bínú. Ẹ bá wa fà káùntì ẹ̀ sílẹ̀. Ó lọ́mọ ní Canada, ó lọ́mọ ní Germany, ó níyàwó. Àwọn ìyàwó tiwa náà nísìn bá lé wa wọ́n ti pè wá ráì ṣé àdéhùn wa ṣóṣì ṣé kò yẹ lóṣù yìí because a máa sanwó lé ní London, a máa tọ́jú àwọn family ní bíbáyìí náà tọ́ba wa ń béèrè pé 50,000 naira kí wọ́n máa rún wọ́n ṣe mọ̀ kó wọ́n máa sọ pé àwọn ìyàwó mi ò ti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o bò ṣé kó yẹ kó dé stage yẹn. So Tinubu ẹ bá wa release kí Ìgbòho tẹ̀ rówó yìí lò kó fi lè tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ ìyẹn ó di méjì. Ṣé wá rí tó jẹ́ pàtàkì sí gbogbo wa òun ni chief coach tó sunkún sí ó láàárọ̀ yìí o torí èyí tẹ̀ ń sọ pé ṣé yẹ kí Ìgbòho wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí lọ bá àwọn ọba ẹ̀tútù dé 2027 tí ń bọ̀ ẹjọ́ ẹgbẹ́nu yín síbi kan. Chief coach Ogun State ní state mi kódà mo ready láti lọ ṣiṣẹ́ fún chief coach tó bá yẹ pé security wà níbẹ̀ ní 20 kila wálé tí mo fẹ́ lọ sí tí mo lọ kọ́ bá pẹ́ kò ṣe pé mo fẹ́ lọ ṣe was it 2017 either 2017 èmi wà ní kọ́ bá pẹ́ local government rice project la fẹ́ ṣe àwọn rice ti ilẹ̀ wa yẹn kí ló máa ń pe rice yẹn ọ̀fadà plan ni pé tá bá gbìn kò ń ṣe ní Nàìjíríà láti fẹ́ tà á gbé dé London ní àpò àwa lọ package ẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn iléeṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ń rí yẹn mo fi dárúkọ wọn gbogbo wọn pátá London lọ ti ń brandi product wọ́n máa rà ní àpò lọ́dọ̀ tí yín ní Nàìjíríà tó bá dé London ẹ mọ̀ pé London gbogbo nǹkan máa fresh plastic tó máa fi sílẹ̀ ìtàwọn ọmọ Pakistan yẹn ń ṣe nìyẹn tó fi dolówó àwọn máa wá ra àwọn ọjà yẹn ní bíbá but chief coach ń sọ fún Koiki láàárọ̀ ẹ̀ nísìnyí pé Koiki bá mi sọ fún Ìgbòho pé kó má gbẹ́sẹ̀ kúrò lórí break lórí ọ̀rọ̀ pé ó ń béèrè fún security. Chief coach fẹ́ Yorùbá nation but kò lè fẹ́ Yorùbá nation táwọn staff ò lè sí ní farm láàárọ̀ yìí. Ẹni tó bá ní farm ó jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn ti lọ sí farm ẹ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí tó bá máa fi bíbí 12 báyìí torí òòrùn máa ń pọ̀ kó tún lọ sábẹ́ bòjì tó bá dago 3 ságo 4 kó tún padà sórí oko kó tíì kó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. So ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wọ́n sọ pé torí Ìgbòho ń béèrè fún security Yorùbá nation ti dákẹ́ no Yorùbá nation stop. So gbogbo ẹni tí ó bá lè pàdé wa lágbára ohun tó láyé tó lọ́run a máa wà ní Ìbàràpá peace là ń bá bọ̀ àmọ́ wá bá wọn bá à ń bọ̀ ní Ìbàràpá gbogbo àwọn Ìbàràpá méjèèjì láti Ìbàràpá program tó wà ní Èkìtì ó wà l'Ákúrẹ́ a máa wá dé gbogbo ẹ̀ sọ́dọ̀ bàbá wa Ọọ̀ni òrìṣà kábíyèsí à ń bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ bàbá wa nílé Ifẹ̀ fẹ́yìn tí ẹ ti ń fẹnu wa rọ́ọ̀fù Ìgbòho lọ sọ́dọ̀ Aláàfin kò lọ́dọ̀ sọ́yọ́ o ṣe a ti sọ fún yín Yorùbá nation yẹn àjẹ́ndà Aláàfin ni ẹlọ́mà kẹfẹ̀mí yín wa rọ́ọ̀fù kẹfẹ̀mí yín gbẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ẹ fẹ́ dá ìjálẹ̀ láàrin àwọn ọba méjèèjì tí kò dẹ̀ sí ìjà kò sí ìjà láàrin àwọn méjèèjì àwọn kan lè wá sórí social media a fẹ́ dá wàhálà lẹ̀ wàhálà tó necessary kì í ṣe ọmọ Yorùbá o àwọn tó dẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kò lè wálé ẹni kọ́ elélè mi wà èmi náà wà nílé báyìí ẹni kọ́ wà nílé kọ́ wá fọwọ́ kún wa a ní ìdáhùn tó máa fọwọ́ kún bàbá Èkìtì masbi yàgbóyájú ẹ má kọ̀ jókòó kẹ wá máa èyí tó easy jù lẹ́ máa ṣe yẹn kẹ jókòó sórí fóònù yín kẹ wá máa sọ̀rọ̀ Ìgbòho yẹn ó lọ sọ́dọ̀ Aláàfin kò dọ́dọ̀ kábíyèsí ọ̀dọ̀ Aláàfin nìkan kọ́ la fẹ́ lọ tẹ́lẹ̀ a ti kọ́kọ́ gba date pé kán fún wa ní date láti palace ní Ọ̀ọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ wọ́n ní kábíyèsí ò sí lé ṣé yóò máa pa gìrì lọ sí palace tí kò sí kábíyèsí lé ni mo kí ẹ bàbá wa Bishop Adésínà ó dà fáwọn kan ń pè ẹ má bínú ìta lórí Instagram ṣe sáré lọ sórí TikTok àti YouTube bí a lè fi gbé kọ́ọ̀lù kan wọlé sí ẹ má bínú sí ẹjọ́ ní fóònù púpọ̀ náà ni ara tá à ń sọ náà nìyẹn fóònù tá à ń lò nísìn ó fẹ́ tó 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 phones kò wà enough torí pé mo dẹ̀ tún lo laptop àròwó sanwó StreamYard gbogbo kìíní yóò dáa 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 phones but it's never enough so moment tó ń pè kò tó bá jẹ́ tó fẹ́ dá sí program ni màá gbé tó bá ti ń ṣe tó fẹ́ dá sí program ẹni tó ń pè yìí ó bí ṣe máa fi fóònù ó lè fi fóònù ìdíyàn pa ọ̀nà ló ní kó jọ́kùnrin tó bá jẹ́ obìnrin ni ṣe ni ìyàwó mi àwọn àròpá kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ anyway so mo dúpẹ́ so Ìgbòho lọ sọ́dọ̀ Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ a máa débẹ̀ ní next week kábíyèsí ti fún wa ní date aṣọ tèmi náà mo ti lọ sọ́dọ̀ náà ríṣà a dúró lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ bàbá nice picture ní máa yà tí máa gbé sórí social media ẹ má dà nǹkan rú ẹ má dá wàhálà sílẹ̀ ẹ má fi Ìgbòho ntí kò bá sọ ẹ má sọ pé ó sọ àti bá Ìgbòho ṣe alágbára ní kíní kan gbogbo yẹn fi ń tajà ni gbogbo ara tí mo bẹ ṣe ń ṣe báwo lẹ ṣe fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ Ìgbòho nínú program yìí ẹ wá gbé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lọ towards the end ẹni tó fẹ́ gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ Ìgbòho tó ti rí picture Ìgbòho á jókòó ti program yẹn tẹ́ bá lọ wo àwọn views wọn wọ́n ti ní 30,000 wọ́n ti ní 40,000 ta ló mọ bó ṣe ń lọ gbogbo ala mọ bó ṣe ń lọ gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ sọ nípa Ìgbòho ẹ ti sọ fẹ́ nìyẹn pé máì tí sọ o towards the end ni o ẹ wá ṣe fídíò 30 minutes 17 minutes ẹ wá kọ síbẹ̀ Ìgbòho ó ṣe yàgbẹ́ tán Ìgbòho ṣe kúrò ní Germany Ìgbòho èmi àti ẹ̀ àjọ ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mo kí ẹ Ọkọya Fọláyan I gotta go now torí pé omi ti wà ní bathroom kémi náà lọ bomi sára ìrìn àjò wà ní ẹsẹ̀ wa àwọn kan ló ṣe léyìí ní 2021 tẹ́ bá rántí nígbà COVID ẹ rántí ẹ ti gbàgbé àwọn tó ṣe dókítà yẹn tó ṣe mo láǹfààní ní ọdún yìí ni mo ṣe láǹfààní àti rí wọn ẹni tó ń pè ní bí àwọn ènìyàn bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ ní kò sí àlègbè fóònù wa ní tẹ́bà tí mo studio number by now anyway I gotta go now thank you so much we will not take our leg from the accelerator it's almost 2 hours program as well this morning we hope that many of us will understand that self-determination kò tako Tinubu kó jókòó kó bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ lórí round table ká yanjú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ká dissolve union yìí kólúkálukú máa bá tiẹ̀ lọ kò ṣeé ṣe ìrọ̀lẹ́ pa àwọn kan ti gba country nínú the last 10 years àwa náà lè gba tiwa tí àwọn tó wà ní power nílẹ̀ Yorùbá tó bá come together tó ọ̀rọ̀ tara wọn nìkan tó bá jẹ́ pọ̀rọ̀ ti gbogbo wa once again have a very blessed day màá tún pàdé probably over the weekend but the staff are moving ẹ ràn wá lọ́wọ́ I might not have the time to come out again before tomorrow ẹ jẹ́ ká disburse owó fún wọn kó lè tètè bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìrìn àjò wọn lọ́la so that kó má jẹ́ pé mi ni máa dá wọn dúró and we will only do what we can do with the little resources that we have. God bless Yoruba people. God bless you all. God bless all our leaders in the movement. Self-determination is a right. A kì í ṣe ọ̀tá Tinubu. Ìwọ ló ń rí wa àsọ̀tá Tinubu. Ẹ sọ fún bàbá Tinubu kó fi Ìgbòho sílẹ̀. Freedom kó yọ wanted kúrò lórúkọ ẹ̀. Kò ń ṣọ̀daràn. None of us are criminals. Tinubu also ran out of Nigeria when Abacha wanted to take his life. Tinubu lè pa gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá torí à ń béèrè fún Yorùbá nation. Ẹ̀mí tó wà lára ẹ̀ náà ló wà lára tèmi ìjọ kan lẹ̀mí yẹn máa jábọ́ à ń bẹ Ọlọ́run ni kó fún alẹ́ mi gúngún àtòhun àtàwa kí Fúlàní má dẹ̀ rí pa títí tó máa fi gbé sílẹ̀ torí El-Rufai wọ́n fi gbẹ̀ ní Tinubu bó ṣe wà yẹn short man devil we might not like Tinubu we don't pray for his life to be taken tó bá dẹ̀ wá sọ pé òun ò fẹ́ gbọ́ ẹ̀mọ́ the next thing is up to him God bless you all bye for now. mo kí màmá mi I'm not sure whether I greeted her mo kí wọn dáadáa mo kí gbogbo èèyàn alálùbáríkà náà bye for now.